Yeah, I want to take the time out to thank my cast because, you know, a lot of times people talk about the movie and they talk about the director, they talk about the producer, but really this movie couldn't have been done without the cast members, the actors and the actresses sacrificing their time, sacrificing, you know, their family time, they going to work, coming home, you know what I mean? And still taking time out to come and film these scenes. That's something that really words can't explain. So you got to have the utmost respect and you know, the appreciation for everyone who played a part in this movie.
Absolutely. And before we even let you guys go, ladies, shout your social media out just in case they want to see, like, who are the actresses? Can we look at them? Can we follow them? Starting with you, Fawn.
Fine, this is like literally FONTHISIS everywhere. YouTube, IG.
Whatever.
Yes.
My socials are Facebook is Summer Blue. Blue is with no E. My Instagram is Summer Blue with 2 U's. Again, no E. That's where you can find me.
Terry Usherwood, Facebook, TERRI, Usherwood. Probably see like a Popo picture on the profile. Me promoting myself. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Ron?
My name is Ron Seymour on Facebook, and I think Ron Seymour on Instagram. And
Thank you so much.
thank you, Tyrone.
Thank
Right.
you, Ron.
Definitely appreciate the opportunity.
Love you, Nye, too.
Right.
Especially now.
Right. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Lau with Touch of Lotus, and tonight is a very special night. Tonight is the first time I'm doing my entertainment segment, and guess what? You know I gotta do it big if I'm gonna do it. The cast of the Trust No One movie is on set tonight. What is going on with my castmates? Hello, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
Hi. How is everybody feeling?
Feeling good.
Good. How about yourself?
I'm feeling okay. I can't complain, guys. So, Tyrone, the demeanor of the hour, the producer of the movie, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't complain. I'm in a good mood.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Movie gonna be epic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, red carpet, DJ. You know what I mean? The after party. You
Uh-huh.
know, so we're trying to take things to another level.
Okay, that is what's up. Now, before we even get into conversation, you guys, I need everybody to introduce themselves. We're starting from Miss Terry. What's going on?
Terry Usherwood, Syracuse, born and raised. Detective Benson in the movie. What a wonderful gift and opportunity.
Yeah.
I would like to work with the youth in the community since this opened up conversation for me and get them involved in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super excited about the movement.
That's really dope. It's so nice to have you tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I am Summer Blue,
Mm-hmm.
born and raised in the Q's, of course. This will be my second movie, but I'm definitely excited, so definitely make sure y'all tune in. We coming.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Antonisha Owens.
Yes.
My character is Ronette. So it's fun. I get to play somebody a little different.
I was about to say, And you, sir?
Name Ron Seymour. I played Detective Simpson, and I like to think Tyrone's not giving me a shot.
Okay, that's really nice. Now, Tyrone, a couple questions I have for you. How did even the start of this movie come? I know it's based off your book that you wrote while you were incarcerated. So, you know, give people a little background.
Okay, when I was incarcerated, I wrote this book because I wanted to find some time while I was in prison. I didn't want to waste time in prison, so I wanted to do something constructive.
Mm-hmm.
But by me having a life sentence, I didn't never know if I was going to be able to be out here and make my own movies. But one of my goals was to turn the book into a movie if I ever got that chance. So once I got free, that dream and goal became even more closer in my reach, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to get different people, all walks of life, to believe in your vision and work hard and sacrifice their time to help a project that, in my opinion, will have a nice long effect and impact in this city.
That's really dope. Now, as far as the casting goes, how did that come about? How did everyone come together?
I mean, you know, just like with anything else, you try and try and try till you get the right pieces. You know what I mean? And one thing about my cast, I think, you know, it wasn't just them coming and reading the script and me giving them the script. they had their own ideas, and I love that they was able to be themselves. I love the fact that they was able to pitch in ideas, you know, have things that make the scenes better. So when you watch the movie, you're not getting just the script that I wrote. You actually getting those characters from their point of view. You know what I mean? So when you get Summer Blue, you get Summer Blue.
Right.
When you get Fawn Owens,
Yes.
when you get Terry Usherwood, you're not having Summer Blue, but it's actually me. I let them be themselves. I let them come up with ideas, and you know what I mean. And I think that's what's gonna be the beautiful thing about this movie.
Okay. Now, as far as that, now, ladies. Now, Brittany, you played, what's it, Rinda?
Yes, Rinda.
Okay, now, what does your character evolve around? Like, what is her motive?
I don't really want to tell too much.
Not too much, but give us a little something.
Just,
Okay, let me just ask this. Were you scandalous? Were you the scandalous or the villain? Were the villain in the movie? You played the villain or?
I was a little bit of both. You
Okay,
feel me? Like,
okay.
I did what we had to do to get things done.
Oh, by any means
That's what we
necessary.
did.
So you trust no one. It's lining up.
Facts. Don't trust no one, not even your friends. I'm trying to tell you.
Right, and Miss Terry, you played Detective Benson.
Yes,
Now, how was that getting enrolled for that?
it was easy.
Yeah. How so? How so?
Okay. I saw a lot of people on Facebook hitting tie up, like, put a word in for me for this movie.
Mhm.
I'm like, put a word in for your damn self. So I called him up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you got any detective, cop roles,
Yeah.
me being white.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, it adds
a lot
up.
of people don't want, a lot of people don't want to be the popo.
Right,
And
yeah.
he gave me a shot. And I did the Citizen Police Training Academy because I
Yes.
was a case manager, social worker in the community.
Okay.
I got to shoot the live rounds. I made friends. They supported the movie. So it just worked out. So I did a little bit of background stuff. and
Oh,
stuff.
so it's so you're just like right up your alley.
Yeah.
Now, Fawn, what's your character? Run that?
Yes.
What's up with her? Give us a little background.
She's like loyal to a fault. I would say she's just, you know, very loyal to her friends, down for whatever. You know, she really don't question anything. Like, it's just like one of them friends you know that you can call, right, wrong, or indifferent. And like, all right, what we doing? You know, she's that type of person.
Now, when you guys were in character, was it like certain times, like you go home and you still be in character? Would y'all say that?
I was in character for like 2 years. I'm still in character a little bit.
Yes.
My character, to a certain extent, was just me. Like, you know, some things that she did isn't me personally. Like,
Yes.
you know, but just being me just made it so much easier. And then being in the cast with some cool females, like we didn't necessarily know each other before the cast, and we automatically clicked. You feel me? Like
Well,
the
that's always
vibe was
better when the chemistry
the
is.
vibe was great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, Fawn, what was your experience?
My experience, I think I read the book, you know what I'm saying, to like fill her out because I am so different from her. You know, I just kind of just looked at hood movies, but new hood stuff.
Yes. Okay.
But when you're disconnected, you disconnected. So I had to get more connected with her, so that's what I did.
So what did you do? Like the character, did you say his husband was like, yo, in the mirror? Was like the mirror technique? Like, what was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And running lines.
Yeah.
I was just like running lines, talking, and I would ask, like, my peoples, am I doing this right? Is it sounding like believable or whatever? And they was like, yeah. But then it was like, you are like, you don't know. I'm like, but when you're, you know, so distant from situations, you don't. Like, when things are changed, things are changing you in a new space. So you just want to make sure that you're not trying to, you want to be more authentic, you know.
Yeah. And I would agree with that. Now, Ron, as far as just your experience, how was it working with a bunch of females?
It was a little different, but it gave me a lot of chances to get more mature and get more comfortable with the part. So having them in there kind of made me prepare for what I had to do.
Okay, now we did get a little tea that, you know, you was having a couple little problems
Well,
during your, you know, learning your lines. So with all that being said, like, how did it end up?
well, in the beginning, I was kind of, I would probably say rusty, you know what I mean, because I have never been.
Is this your first movie? Or having a part?
This is my first big movie. I do have a part in another one, but this is a big movie for me because I wanted to meet Mr. Tyrone Hines, and I made a phone call to our president, Wesley Dents, and I said, I want to meet Mr. Hines. Make a long story short, I was working at housing, and he came through, and I had the book, and I said, yo, man, nice meeting you, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he pulled off. 5 minutes later, Tyrone and Mr. Hines on the phone, yo, I got a part for you. You want to play a detective? Yeah! I'm yelling and screaming. And I like to think that's Mr. Wesley Dents and Nine Backers and Tyrone Hines should give me a shot at that because it wouldn't be for Wesley, I would know this guy, right?
And see, that's what's all about, opportunity. Now, Tyrone, as far as, who was your director for the movie?
Keith Backus. Yes.
How did you guys link?
Well, you know, and
Shout out to Nikes.
Hey, Nine.
Right.
And you know, this something that really, like, I can't make this up. When I was serving a life sentence, Nikes was actually driving up to visit me in federal prison. I mean, he had no license or nothing. I'm trying to get out of prison. I'm working hard, and he coming up talking about doing a movie, right?
Oh, so this happened like, oh wow. Okay,
Yeah, so
tell me
he's
more,
coming
tell me more.
Yes, he coming to visit me all the way up in Raybrook Federal Prison, talking about doing a movie. Now, mind you, I had already took movie classes and wrote scripts way before he started coming up to visit me. But for him to come up to visit me, right, knowing that at that time, I didn't even see no daylight of me ever hitting the streets. So for him to come up, that's like, it's unbelievable, you know what I mean? So that really kind of like planted the seed.
Like give you motivation, like right, I bet.
You know what I mean? So, you know, when you got someone coming up to visit you, wanting to do a movie about your life, and then while I was in jail, they had an article on Syracuse.com about Nikes and trying to do a movie. So it was motivational, like it was inspiring. So I always had that in me now that if I ever got out, I want to do a movie. But if I wouldn't have got out, I still would wanted the movie to be done, but it probably would have been harder because
you wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, you know, you had to, you had to work with, like, say, like these 4 cast members. I didn't know not one of them, so coming out here, I had to get to know them, you know, and they taught me some things. I learned from them. It wasn't just because it was my movie, right? You know, and Nikes helped direct it that I couldn't learn, so they taught me things. You know what I mean? It was things that went on about that. So make a long story short, Nikes really lit that torch for me. You know what I mean? And it had me thinking, like, if I ever get that chance, I'm gonna make it happen.
God works in mysterious ways.
Cause look, it's happening. I see the baby.
Right.
Lovely backdrop back here.
See it.
You see it. Now, what do you think of the public reaction to this movie being released? Like, what can you expect from the public? Or how y'all feel about the public's reaction?
Oh, they're excited.
They've been waiting for so
For
long.
Syracuse to make a big
It's
move
the
like
hottest
that.
ticket in town.
It's huge.
Everybody in Syracuse, I'm not kidding you, knows Tyrone Hines. Everywhere
They
I
do.
go, if I'm talking Burger King, McDonald's.
Well,
If I'm at I was at the hospital pushing a patient, and he knows Tyrone Hines.
Yeah.
I'll be telling about the movie. And
Yes.
everybody's excitement level when they hear about his name, first of all,
Yes.
because he's a gentleman,
Yeah.
he's respectful,
Yeah.
he's so, I mean, for the figure that he was and what you would
Yeah.
expect, you
Total
get such a
different.
humble, calm, godly man. I gotta say
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Because I have so much respect
Out
for
of
him.
ambition.
Easy to work for, teaches me how to calm down, not to say too much, not to respond to everything that I hear. This man has
That's
taught
what
me at almost 60 years old, more in 2 years.
Wow.
I'm gonna be 60. I'm throwing a big
Drinking
party.
water, mind your business.
Right. That's definitely on it. 'Cause,
Baby, I'm gonna
okay.
be 60 in April. But this man has taught me how to carry myself, and he's never been disrespectful. So I gotta just say that.
I mean, that's great, especially if you have somebody that you're working for like that and the chemistry is good. I think that allows for a great work environment. But was there any times on set that you guys got frustrated or you thought like, I'm just like really done with this? Or not, like,
Yeah, I
what's
wanted
up?
to shoot a couple people. No.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm gonna say, you do get frustrated sometimes when you got so many different creative people, and you got your input, your ideas of how something should be and go. So sometimes, I think it was one time, it was a scene And I was like, I don't know what. And I was like, nah. He was kind of confused or trying to like direct us too, but I think it was just all of us was so like strong at that time,
Yes.
and we had our own like, no, this is what we
Okay.
should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked.
Yes.
Like at the end of the day, it worked
Mm-hmm.
out. It went, and he was like, oh my God, that shot was dope. How y'all, you know how y'all did it. It was like, okay, it worked out.
Mhm.
But it's good when you can like go through those moments and still get the job done and it work out. Like it worked out very, very well.
I mean, that's always good when it's like that. Now, I saw that you guys had a scene at Gannon's Ice Cream, right?
Yes.
Now, for those who don't know, which if you don't, then you've been under a rock.
Yeah.
Gannon's Ice Cream is like a real huge stapler in
I was
Syracuse
2
community.
years
Like
old.
everybody goes to Gannon Ice Cream. I don't care if you're old, black, white, Puerto Rican, brown, orange, whatever. You
know
going to
what it
Gannon's for some ice cream. Okay, so for you to be able to shoot a scene actually inside, like what's that like for you?
I mean, you know.
Like how did you get clearance for that? Let's just be real.
Sometimes when you just go in a business and be honest with them and let them know what you're trying to do, and I think they was more for it too. You know, just knowing that somebody trying to film in their place. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this was the first time. You know what I
I
mean?
think so because I don't remember seeing anybody in Gannon's Ice
I don't even remember seeing a commercial. Keep it real.
Cream. Never in my life. We just started going there since I was little. Like I don't know.
Right.
I think he's the first.
And then like whenever you're doing something like a movie,
Mhm.
you're really trying to pick spots that you don't see in the movie. Like I appreciate the scene that Summer Blue did at the fair, right?
Yes.
Because you see people shoot videos, right? But I never really
Never
saw
at the
the
fair.
fair in the movie, right?
Oh.
And I could be wrong, but
No, you're right.
you know what I mean? But that's something that
Pioneer, baby.
yeah, that's something like say like at Gannon's. You try to make your movie different by shooting at places that people might overlook or people might not even think about that, you know what I mean? So we just went in there and acted, you know what I mean? Now some spots we just went and filmed without acting.
Mhm.
Just you know what I mean? But I think with Gannon's it was the best policy to go in and act.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, we're excited to see that scene. I'm like, oh wow, that's like a stickler. So yeah, shout out to you for that. Now, as far as you guys, the red carpet, well, the movie premiere, first of all, is taking place February 24th, all right? There is going to be a red carpet. Now, what can you tell the people about that? How should they come, Syracuse? Because y'all got to pop out. Okay?
Well, you know, like me,
Please.
like me, I don't like to exclude people, so I like to tell people wear whatever they comfortable wearing,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
But the red carpet, we want to try to make it epic, right? Like,
Mhm.
I don't want it to be just like when you go to any other movie premiere. That's why we have a DJ. We're thinking about having some type of raffle, right? We just looking for any ways to make it different and make it epic. You know what I mean? So the red carpet, you know, starting with this big 10 feet
Y'all see this?
tall
It's
banner.
huge.
You
It's
know what I
gorgeous.
mean? So you know what I mean? We want the red carpet to be different. We want you before the movie start. We don't want you just standing around. We want you to enjoy yourself. You know, going to get your popcorn, taking your pictures. You know what I mean? Listening to the music, whatever else. You know what I mean? Until we have the after party. So that's the goal. You know what I mean? To
Yes.
make the red carpet different.
Oh, that's nice. But now we gotta get into like a little learning moment, guys. Now, for you to hold the event at the Palace Theater, what was that process like?
Well, I went to an event that was held at the Palace Theater, and while I'm in there, they showing a clip of the movie, and it sounded so good, and it looked so good on the screen. I just fell in love with the Palace Theater. So really, once I called the lady, everything was smooth. You know what I mean? Like I say, sometimes when you're working on projects like this and you straight up front with people, they more happy for you to see that you on that type of path. You know what I mean? And they glad that you're showing your movie in their theater.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that was it. If I wouldn't have went to that event, I probably wouldn't have had no idea how to, but that's what made me fall in love with the Palace Theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and for the guys that don't know, the Palace Theater is once again one of those places that's like home, like it's a mom and pop thing, like it's in the community, embedded in the community. So what I want to say is I want to see everybody out in Syracuse come to support the Trust No One movie, okay? This is huge for us. Maybe this will give us a little traction now. You guys know we already have a little movement because, you know, we're Syracuse. But this is how you get the ball rolling and for everybody to like work together. This is how you make connections, networking. So definitely come out. Once again, it's on February 24th. The red carpet's at 7. Yours truly will be hosting the red carpet. Thank y'all ladies. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But no, anyway. And the
Have
movie
you on the
starts
Touch of
promptly at 8 p.m. Okay? And tickets are available now.
Now, right
Like
now.
right now.
Right
Eventbrite,
now.
yes.
Go get those.
Okay? Or you can hit me up or Tyrone too, and you can physically get a ticket.
And it's gonna sell out.
And it's gonna sell out fast, quickly, okay? But thank you guys for coming and joining me this evening.
Thank
It
you
was
so
really nice
much.
talking with all you guys.
for
I am
having
so
us.
ecstatic for this movie to come out, to see everybody's faces on the
Yeah.
screen.
Including yours. Let's
Yeah,
not forget.
enough, enough about me. Y'all I'm just a little sponge. Guys, well, we're done for tonight. Well, until next time, I'll catch you again on Touch of Lotus.